You're listening to Made Simple Show. This is episode number 239, number 239, número 239. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the EMS show. I know it's been a while, maybe a week. You've come to the right place, amigos y amigas, if you're serious about improving your English in listening and speaking. This podcast will help you build vocabulary of new words, improve your listening so you can better understand people when they speak to you in English. And above all, it's going to help you improve your pronunciation. And we achieve all this one conversation at a time. Alrighty, amigos y amigas, you are at number 239. This is episode number 239, and my name is Milena, and I'm the host of the English Made Simple show, and you can find me at englishmadesimple.net, englishmadesimple.net. So you might be thinking, amigos y amigas, where the heck was Milena? Where the heck was I? Where in the world was Milena? Well, she was busy watching Sharknado. All 5 parts. All 5 parts of the show. The most ridiculous movie ever. It's so ridiculous that it's funny. It's about a tornado, okay? It's about a tornado that picks up everything in its path, even the sharks from the ocean. It gets those as well. Then the sharks start falling out of the sky and eating people. The movie is so badly done that it is funny. By the way, I'm lying. I didn't actually watch all 5 parts. I just thought, that would have been a really fun way to spend 1 week is to watch that. I only watched the first part. That's how I know what this is about. Okay, back to the show, amigos y amigas. So, again, I'm lying because that is not really the reason you didn't hear from me last week. I didn't watch Sharknado. I wasn't eaten by a shark as well. No. I know very well you expected to hear from me last week. After all, this is a weekly show. I've decided to treat myself last week. I've treated myself to a week off. I took a week off. In other words, I took a break. It wasn't a relaxing break. It's just a break from recording. I attended a couple of events as well last week, so by the weekend I was really exhausted to record last week. So I decided to take a week off. Maybe this is a good time to teach you about the word off, actually, because I'm going to say it quite a lot. So I decided to take a week off. And that's your lesson today, amigos y amigas. So the word off, it's spelled with double F, okay? And it sounds like this, off. I actually did an episode about how to correctly pronounce the word off, but I couldn't really find the episode. I was trying to look for it just before recording this one. I couldn't find that episode in the archives. It was definitely one of the earlier shows that I did. So there was one show about the word off and of as well. Anyway, so let's get back to today's show. So the word off, O-F-F, spelled with double F. And what's the other word? Then we have the other word that has a one F, O-F. It's pronounced of, and it's spelled with one F. So today's episode is going to be about the first word, O-F-F. Okay, so let's not get confused. Here's a fact, amigos y amigas. There are around 20-something meanings for this word off. O-F-F. I just wanted to tell you that just to confuse you. Like English is not confusing enough. But today I'm going to mention 3 uses of this word. 3 phrases you're going to learn. The 3 uses of the word off, either on its own or in a phrase. That's what you're going to learn today. I'm sure you'll be using these phrases often, so I recommend you remember this. Okay, let's start off with the first phrase. Time off. Time off. I'm sure you heard this one before. Replace the word time with the word day or week, and the phrase becomes day off, week off. So when we use off with time, we mean to say a break or a holiday or a short vacation or just a short break. For example, how was your day off yesterday? How was your day off yesterday? How was your day off work? You didn't work, but you had a break. How was your day off yesterday? If you need to take leave from work, then you would probably ask your boss something like this. Hey, boss. Well, you're going to call him by his or her name. You don't say, hey, boss. That's a bit disrespectful. You should say the boss's name. Hey, boss, can I please have a day off next week? Can I please have a day off next week? Right? Remember to call your boss by his or her name, okay? Don't go to your boss and say, oh, Milena from English Made Simple shows, she said this is okay, I can just call you boss. No. You should use the person's name. Okay, the second phrase you'll have to remember is to do with food. So when we use the word off, and we use it with food, okay? The food is, what we eat. Okay, so when we say the food is off, it means it has passed its use-by date or it has expired. It is not fresh anymore. When the food is off, it is not fresh, okay? That's what it means. Let me give you a quick example. For example, when I look at my fridge, when I look inside my fridge, I should say, when I look inside my fridge, there is some food in there that really should not be in there anymore. Okay, this is a very common occurrence in my household. Like, for example, the cheese. For some reason, I always seem to throw away the cheese. I just don't eat a lot of cheese. I just like a little bit of cheese and I just leave it in the fridge, and then it goes off pretty quickly when you leave it in the fridge or when you just don't eat it and just leave it there. Okay. So if the food smells funny to you, okay, if you take food, a piece of something, a sandwich or whatever, and you smell it and it smells funny to you, and by funny, I mean strange funny, not haha funny. We use word funny when we mean something is strange, okay? It's not normal, it's funny. Then you say, this food is off. The sandwich is off. It smells like it's off. The spaghetti is off, okay? I've said all those words before, so it's okay. I know. I'm sure you'll be using those too. Okay. So again, just to remind you, when the food is off, it means it has passed its use-by date. It needs to go into the bin. You have to throw it. It's no longer fresh and you could get sick if you eat food that's off. Make sense? You following me so far, amigos y amigas? Excellent. Alrighty, and the last phrase for today is well off. Well off. You can have a dash in between, like a little dash. Well off. You can connect those two words with a dash. Or, if you're lazy, you can just write two separate words. Well off. It's okay. This is an informal but polite way to say that someone doesn't have to worry about money. Okay, it's to do with money. We use it when we mean that someone is wealthy or not. So if someone is well off, they are not extremely rich, like they're not billionaire type of rich, but they're not poor either. They are just well off. They don't have to worry about finances. They don't have financial stress. The longer version of this phrase is to be well off. To be well off for somebody. Some people that you know personally could be well off. Do you know someone who is well off? If a person earns above average, usually if someone earns above the average in your country that could be considered well off. Let me think of another example. Who could be well off out there? You might know some of these people. Shakira is well off for sure. She's more than well off. Justin Bieber is definitely well off. But he probably spends money on silly things. He's well off. Does that make sense, amigos y amigas? Great. So, there you have it. Out of 20-something uses of the word off, O-F-F, I have given you 3 examples that I'm sure you'll be using from time to time. I am sure. The phrases were time off, and well off. That's used as an adjective. Well off, it's used as an adjective. Okay, I'm not going to edit that. That's usually my cue to edit this out, but I'm not going to, so I'm just going to repeat. So the 3 phrases that you learned today: time off, and well off. And well off is used as an adjective to describe someone. Great. Hope you enjoyed today's show, amigos y amigas. Thanks for tuning in today's show. And finally, if you'd like to keep track of episodes via email, go to englishmadesimple.net and scroll all the way down and enter your name and email, and you'll start receiving emails about recent episodes. Don't forget to go to englishmadesimple.net/convo to get your audiobook and get access to the 3-day mini email course. That is still available, amigos y amigas. Also, at the end of the course, you'll be invited to join the speaking challenge. You'll get invited to join that challenge after you complete the 3-day mini email course. Again, that link was englishmadesimple.net/convo to get my audiobook about how to simplify a conversation. Thanks for joining me in today's episode. You've been an amazing audience, and you've been jamming with Milena from English Made Simple. Until next time, hasta la próxima!